welcome back to Biscom Academy. Today we are going to talk about objectives of auditing. In the last class, I have told you what is auditing, what is corporate social responsibility, and today we are going to talk about objectives of auditing. So let's see what objectives of auditing means. Now, this is a topic where you can score high marks, be it asked for 5 marks, be it asked for 8 marks, be it asked for 10 marks. And it is a conceptual foundation. So let's see what it is. Now, what is auditing? Auditing is nothing but the independent examination of all the financial statements to express an opinion on whether they give a true and fair view of the financial position of a business. मीनिंग कि हम लोग यहाँ पे फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट का एक फेयर व्यू और ट्रू व्यू चेकआउट करेंगे ऑल द कंपनीज ऑलवेज प्रोवाइड देयर डॉक्यूमेंट्स टू द ऑडिटर बट are they true? Are they correct? Are there any frauds? Who is going to find out? The finder will be the auditor. And only when we are doing an auditing and examination of financial statement, then only can we find out the difference in all the matters that they have submitted. So there are two objectives of auditing. First is your primary objective and second is a secondary objective. The primary objective is done for in the opinion of financial statement. But if there is any difference, agar financial statement में difference है, then only we are going to check out. Be it your balance sheet, be it your trade balance, be it your profit and loss. If there are any misappropriation or any issues, we are going to check out the objectives that are primary. Then we have secondary objectives, that is detection and prevention of errors and fraud. So we'll talk it in the next part. So, when I say primary objective, the auditor checks whether the balance sheet and PL are accurate. As I said, बैलेंस शीट और पीएल को चेकआउट करना है जो डाटा हमको दिखाया गया है वो डाटा सही है या नहीं है वो हमें चेकआउट करना है financial records or following accounts. The financial records follow accounting standards. Matlab, all the accounting standards must be followed by all the organization. And if it is found to be fraud, they will have to pay a penalty. Now, statements are free from material misstatement. Material misstatement, matlab, whatever you have stated, it should be correct. If it is found that there is a difference between the statements, then you will have to be charged with penalty or even a higher fine. Now, in short, I can say it is for reliability that हमारा डाटा जो provided है एक auditor को वो right है कि नहीं. Keep this in mind. I am using the word true and fair view. An auditor should not be biased in any circumstance. Let it be his family, let it be his relative, let it be his friend, or even a person you don't know. You have to be true and fair. Your biasness can provide a lot of problems in the future. Then we have second, that is the detection of errors, that is your secondary issues. Now, secondary objective are clerical mistakes. It can be calculation, if there is a mistake in calculating or posting. Sometimes it so happens कि हम लोग कुछ दिखा रहे हैं लेकिन गलती से mistakenly कुछ और टाइप हो जाता है. Then we have errors of omission. By any chance, you have not let any transactions unrecorded. Whatever your transactions have been done by you in a year should be recorded in that financial statement. Then errors of commission. Wrong recording of transaction. जहाँ पे जो रिकॉर्ड होना चाहिए था वो रिकॉर्ड हुआ है या नहीं या फिर दिखाया कुछ और गया है हुआ कुछ और है. It should be error free. Then compensating the errors, that is one error cancel another. We have known that compensating errors means if one error is going to clear the other error or not. Now these four detection of errors are important, very important. Now we have detection of fraud. When I say fraud, it can be intentional, it can be not intentional. Now, intentional misrepresentation, हम जो बात किए थे, that was detection of errors, that was unintentional. But detection of fraud is intentional. Now, intentional as in you can say misappropriation, theft of cash or goods. Unlike errors, fraud is deliberate. कीप दिस इन माइंड। मतलब हम जानबूझ के गलत दिखाए हैं, थेफ्ट और कैश और गुड, हम दिखा रहे हैं कि हमारे यहाँ पे चोरी हुआ है, लेकिन इट इज नॉट ट्रू। देन मैनिपुलेशन, मैनिपुलेशन मीन्स एज आई सेड there are certain transactions that you have shown wrong, वो intentionally wrong दिखाया गया था, you have got a profit but you are showing that you have incurred a loss, yeah, that you have suffered a big loss, but in reality you have got a profit. Now falsification is that you are altering the records or vouchers, you are showing wrong, false vouchers and records, which can lead to a lot of issues in the future, or it can also result in your closing of the company. Now, prevention. When I say prevention, there are certain things we can prevent. That is deterrent effect. That the mere presence of an auditor will always check small check on the staff. मतलब एक ऑडिटर का होना ही हमको बता देगा कि हम लोग का स्टाफ के बीच में कुछ इश्यूज है या नहीं, if there are any issues in the financial statement. Now careful employees, now staffs we know that are very diligent, they know each account that will be audited because they have working with us non-stop, so they can provide us more information about the accounts. Reduced opportunity. Now, regular checks will always minimize the chances of fraud. As I said, regular checks हमेशा हमको auditing के time में audit कराना है. If we keep doing that, we will not suffer any fraud in the coming future. Now, why I said these objectives are important? These objectives are important for the shareholders because whatever the reports are, they rely on that, right? We have to provide all the information to the shareholders. Now, why do we need it for the investors? Because they are the one who are going to make the certain decision. Certain decision as in if they want to invest more or not, is the company reliable or not? Now, banks mainly for loans. Whatever project you are starting, you have to provide the financial statements and financial records so that they can grant us loans, right? The government for the compliance. Audit हुआ है, audit completed है, that means your government tax prime में they won't create any issue. We are going to pay the tax as per the slab and we are not going to do any fraud in the government area. So I hope you can understand this topic. Now, this structure was as an answer. If, for example, that can be, you can start with a standard definition as I have given. Now, primary objective, always explain the true and fair view. What do you understand by true and fair view? The primary objective will always consist of true and fair view. Now, secondary objective, list all the errors and frauds. Now, you can use a flowchart here. It will look very structured, and when you write it down, it will provide you more marks or even extra marks. Then you can conclude in just 2 or 3 lines summarizing the auditor's role. Auditor's role matlab kya hua ki what does the auditor do? What is his role in as an auditor? Now I have a question for you. I hope you can answer it in the comment. That is, which type of objective is a detection of fraud? Please answer this in your comment in the comment box below. Now, the main aim is a true and fair view. The detection of errors has always served to strengthen that trust. When we find out the errors, we provide good views and we try to stop the fraudulent activities. I hope you can understand today's topic. In the next lecture, we are going to talk about types of audit, which will be coming soon. Until then, please like, subscribe, and share to my channel, that is Viscom Academy.